Ever wondered how a deep-seated rift can evolve into a heartwarming reunion? Genesis 33 brings us face to face with Jacob and Esau, who come together after 20 years of estrangement. Picture this: Jacob, fearing his brother might still harbor resentment, approaches with trepidation. Yet, the encounter is unexpectedly touching, as Esau embraces Jacob and weeps, showcasing a powerful story of reconciliation. This ancient narrative prompts us to rethink our own experiences with estrangement and forgiveness. Jacob's journey goes beyond just a family reunion. It's a spiritual quest marked by transformation and partial obedience. Despite his new identity as Israel and a divine encounter, Jacob's choice to settle in Shechem rather than Bethel highlights a struggle familiar to many, balancing old habits with new beginnings. As we explore this story, we're invited to reflect on our own paths to reconciliation and spiritual growth, uncovering timeless lessons that might just surprise us. Let's read the chapter together. Jacob looked up, and there was Esau, coming with his 400 men, so he divided the children among Leah, Rachel, and the 2 female servants. He put the female servants and their children in front, Leah and her children next, and Rachel and Joseph in the rear. He himself went on ahead and bowed down to the ground 7 times as he approached his brother. But Esau ran to meet Jacob and embraced him. He threw his arms around his neck and kissed him. And they wept. Then Esau looked up and saw the women and children. "Who are these with you?" he asked. Jacob answered, "They are the children God has graciously given your servant." Then the female servants and their children approached and bowed down. Next, Leah and her children came and bowed down. Last of all came Joseph and Rachel, and they too bowed down. Esau asked, "What's the meaning of all these flocks and herds I met?" "To find favor in your eyes, my lord," he said. But Esau said, "I already have plenty, my brother. Keep what you have for yourself." "No, please," said Jacob. "If I have found favor in your eyes, accept this gift from me. For to see your face is like seeing the face of God, now that you have received me favorably. Please accept the present that was brought to you, for God has been gracious to me and I have all I need." And because Jacob insisted, Esau accepted it. Then Esau said, "Let us be on our way, I'll accompany you." But Jacob said to him, "My Lord knows that the children are tender and that I must care for the ewes and cows that are nursing their young. If they are driven hard just one day, all the animals will die. So let my Lord go on ahead of his servant, while I move along slowly at the pace of the flocks and herds before me and the pace of the children, until I come to my Lord in Seir." Esau said, "Then let me leave some of my men with you." "But why do that?" Jacob asked. "Just let me find favor in the eyes of my Lord." So that day Esau started on his way back to Seir. Jacob, however, went to Succoth, where he built a place for himself and made shelters for his livestock. That is why the place is called Succoth. After Jacob came from Paddan Aram, he arrived safely at the city of Shechem in Canaan and camped within sight of the city. For 100 pieces of silver, he bought from the sons of Hamor, the father of Shechem, the plot of ground where he pitched his tent. There he set up an altar and called it El Elo Israel. Let's say a quick prayer to thank the Lord for his mercy. But first, what steps can you take today to practice genuine humility and work towards reconciliation in your own relationships? Reflect on how embracing complete obedience to your values and commitments can lead to a more fulfilling spiritual journey. If you found these lessons impactful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more inspiring content. Let's continue exploring these profound stories together and apply their wisdom to our own lives. Hey God, thanks so much for the wisdom we've gained from this study. It's incredible how these ancient stories can still speak to us today. We're really grateful for the insights on reconciliation and spiritual growth. Help us to carry these lessons into our daily lives. Give us the strength and clarity to apply this knowledge in our relationships and personal journeys. Guide us to live with humility, embrace forgiveness, and stay true to our spiritual commitments. Thanks again for being our guide and our strength. Amen. Jacob and Esau's story in Genesis 33 offers more than just a historical account. It's a powerful lesson in reconciliation and spiritual growth. As we reflect on their reunion, consider how you can apply these insights to your own life. Are there relationships in your life that need mending or areas where you're struggling to fully embrace change? Think about how Jacob's humility and Esau's forgiveness can guide you toward deeper connections and personal transformation. And don't forget to check the last video and learn more about Jacob's history.